The Hamish and Andy Show podcast. Powered by Amy. Lucky you're with Amy.
Right. It's time to get down to business. With your help, Hamish and Andy are covering off on every topic in the world. And right now, there is no topic more important than
bananas.
Before you do a skerrick of work today, make sure you know all there is to know about
B-A-N-A-N-A-S.
When we talk business, we talk
bananas.
I'm Peter Harvey. This is Hamish and Andy's Business Brunch, and business starts now.
Good morning, everyone. Hamish and Andy here. The brunch is in, and we're pretty excited, Ham, to be a part of the business brunch today. If you're at work, yes, put your feet up. Definitely take the first hour off with us because bananas is a hot topic.
Go home. Leave the office. Run out now. Put the radio on in the car. As you drive home, you'll learn a lot more in this show than you will at work.
Haim, we are endeavouring to cover off every single topic in the stratosphere.
World. That's what Business Brunch is about. That's 27 trillion topics. We're not going to do them all today. No. Don't worry. We know that could be a lot for you.
Yeah.
So it's just going to be one. We're just going to be talking bananas today. A lot of people have contributed to this show, a record amount, at hamishandandy.com/topics, Ando.
And we're starting with a massive investigation.
Huge investigation. I think this is standard practice for business meetings. Can I start with apologies? Company lady Rachel K. She will not be listening to today's show.
Oh.
She said, please accept my apologies for being absent at the business brunch for bananas. They disgust and repulsed me to the core. You will not have me for the show. Apology noted. Thanks, Rach.
Thank you, Rach. Well, it's not just all about the fruit bananas. We wanted to delve deeper, Ham, into the TV show Bananas in Pajamas. It used to be regular bananas running around pajamas.
Live action. Used to be real bananas.
Yeah, and now it's animated. What happened to the jobs of those real-life actors?
We find out after this.
Today's topic on the Business Brunch, as we try to wade through every topic in the world, is bananas.
One of the big ones, Ando. Good to knock down one of the kingpins of topics early on. A lot of people writing in about Bananas in Pajamas, the lovable characters that originated on Play School, then got a spin-off.
Their own show.
Much like Frasier from Cheers.
Yep.
And
far more successful than Joey. From Friends.
Yeah. Very dismal spin-off there. Same with Six from Blossom.
Yeah.
Didn't even catch an episode. Here's the interesting thing. A lot of people are up in arms about the fact that we all loved Bananas in Pajamas as life-size characters.
Yeah.
Nowadays,
real-life characters.
Children only know them as these animated idiots running around bumping into each other up and downstairs, which is some of their best gear. Yeah. But we preferred to see it live. A lot of people writing and going, whatever happened to the live action Bananas in Pajamas? We've done a bit of research. We're almost 100% sure we have the number in our hands here for B2, the guy that was in the costume for B2.
If people who don't know this show, it's a kid's show where two bananas are in pajamas.
And they run up and down the stairs.
Essentially. And one of them's called B1 and one of them's called B2.
For people that didn't know there was people in there, apologies. Spoiler alert, there were people in the banana suits.
Hello, Nick speaking.
It's Nick, are you B2?
Yeah, that's it.
How's it going? It's Hamish and Andy here.
Oh, great.
Sorry that we accidentally heard Nick there, but I mean, let's forget about that. We only want to refer to you as B2.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, great.
Well, mate, how are you?
Look, I'm good. Now, the only thing is I hope I can come up with anything usable because it's been about, 15 years since I've done it, so whether I can channel anything...
Were you the last person in the B2 suit?
Yeah, every episode.
You and B1?
Yep.
Yeah.
Contractually, would someone have broken a law somewhere if someone put the B2 suit on and performed?
No. The very last bunch of episodes, there's another guy went and did some episodes of Neighbours and someone else propped up as B2.
Yeah, I didn't like him.
I thought it was a little bit silly, and I don't think it's because of that the show's no longer around. But I did think he was a bit clumsy on the stairs. Around about the time in the 90s, you must have been feeling very confident because not only was Bananas in Pajamas a hit, but at the time the Ninja Turtles films were coming out into theatres, and that was something that was gone from being animated to now guys wearing turtle suits. And you must have thought the trend was certainly towards humans in suits. It must have come as a shock to see it go the other way.
They probably went from animation to TV to movies, didn't they?
They got a Hollywood film.
Yeah, I remember back in the late... Just before Bananas wound up, there was talk of a movie because the Wiggles and everyone was doing a movie.
Wow. Heady days. I mean, you obviously would have played B2, but who do you think they would have got in for B1? Like, is it a Cruise part? Is it Clooney, do you think?
So I wouldn't work without my friend Ken.
Oh, no. He's like Eminem.
And that's
He's
it.
gone back to get D12.
And that's exactly it. B1, D12, no difference. Well, look, thank you so much, B2. I think it's beautiful for a lot of people that wrote in to know that you are still going strong. Yep. Do you get the suit? Do you have a suit at home?
No, I don't, but I've got plenty of little memorabilia around the place, including my favourite thing of all, I've got 2 gold records from some of the CDs. Now, I can't sing a note, as anyone who's ever played these CDs have learnt. But nevertheless, they were big sellers, and I'm very proud of them.
It's not the Banana's job to sing because the mouth doesn't move, and nor do the eyes blink.
Yeah, that's right. Why didn't they get a proper singer?
Were you the voice of B2 as well?
Yeah.
And so they didn't take you on to voice the animated one?
We could have, but we didn't want to.
Oh, nice.
Years have passed, and, you know.
All right. Well, thank you very much, B2. Good luck out there. And
Goodbye.
There's the voice. The voice. And the voice that took our minds off the question of why were bananas in pajamas to start with, and why did they need to sleep? Since all I knew of bananas was they lived in the fruit bowl. Beautiful stuff. Thank you, B2.
Bye, boys.
People have been going bananas about bananas, Ando, and that's why we probably need to get into some fast business. Because we're only on for an hour, and so sometimes we've got to really tick some stuff off the list.
Yeah, exactly. So let's just go to the top 3.
Top three
emails
of fast biz.
Absolutely.
Number 3.
Okay.
Sorry, I was saying 3A. I've got 2,
you got 2.
but they're under
Okay,
there.
great. No worries.
So 3A is from company man Peter. He says, did you know it's bad luck to have bananas on a boat when fishing?
We did know that. Same with pineapples.
So much so that his dad won't even have them in the house a day before he goes out in the water, which is not the rule.
Okay,
but
you may as well go nuts about it.
Yes. This is interesting because an email that came in almost directly after that from Peter was from company lady Imogen. Statement, bananas are the ultimate survival food, particularly if you're at sea. Because they float.
Right, which is fine, but maybe you're finding out they are the survival food at sea because they're involved in so many shipwrecks. Everyone ends up eating bananas after it was bad luck and they crashed their boat.
Bit of information for you there, Imogen. Thank you very much.
Number 2.
Comes in from company man Jamie Spence. He's from Sheffield in the UK.
Yeah, right.
And international business here. He said, when I was a student, me and my mates used to challenge each other to see how many bananas we could peel and eat in a minute.
Wow.
Here are the rules.
Okay.
Rule 1, start peeling the banana when the clock starts. That's your first banana.
Yeah, we thought that would be the
I
rule.
would have assumed so. I wouldn't think it was
You
have them all
generally don't
peeled.
look up running race rules, and when the gun starts, start
Commence
running.
Finish running once prescribed distance has been reached or you have injured yourself and cannot continue. Rule 2, you can peel the next banana. I think he means you cannot peel the next banana until you've completely swallowed the last one. So you can't be chewing and peeling. That's a fair rule to have in.
Yeah, and my guess would be there'd be a bit of mouth open stuff happening.
Yeah,
there. Just
show
a
it.
bit of, yeah.
Think about, though, like bananas are almost a meal in themselves. So, and in 1 minute, this is where I began to go, gee, I wonder how this race would go down. Because often when you've got food races, it's, like 10 or 15 of the thing.
Yeah.
Or it's one thing really quickly.
Yeah.
You have to swallow a banana for it to count. So if you're halfway through your last banana, it doesn't count.
I reckon they're all just...
He goes, we usually get about 4.
No, you don't. That's a lot, isn't it?
Well, I mean, that's the best, I suppose. But it would be 3 plays 4 almost every single game. You would never really variate too much between 3 and 4. It's 1 minute, and it's very tough to eat any more or less than that amount of bananas. There's a solid pace. I just feel like for the pain you guys are going through, it would have ended up in what I can only describe as a series of unsatisfying ties.
Exactly.
Number 1.
Hey, number 1 email from a company lady, Ali Clow, from China.
Lovely.
Some more int biz.
Yeah, great. International business. We love it. We love it.
She's been allergic to bananas for as long as she can remember.
Oh, no.
Which I've never heard.
We did get a lot of people saying they're allergic to them.
Really?
And maybe it has something to do with the fact that they're a herb, not a fruit, which is, we're not going to go into now, but trust us, we've received dozens of emails covering off the fact they're a herb.
Last week I was on a trip to the Philippines, miles away from hospital, decided to try one again. After 10 years. No no more swollen throat, no more being sick. Just pure banana heaven. Since then, I've gone banana crazy, banana splits, caramelised bananas, banana pancakes, banana bread, making them make up for lost time. I would like to posit a theory that she was never, ever allergic to bananas and had some kind of swelling effect.
Possibly from something else.
On a day she had bananas and has since rested for 10 years banana-free for no reason.
It was so funny. I remember the day I sat down with my banana, a bee stung me on the tongue, I ate the banana, and I think I'm allergic to the banana.
Today's topic on the Business Brunch, as we do one topic per day until all the topics run out, is bananas.
This is a big one. We've mentioned before so many angles coming in about bananas, and one area we definitely need to cover off is confectionery bananas.
This one is huge for us because it combines two of our favourite things. Business Brunch topics, that's one of our and a food scoop.
Lollies.
Essentially, yeah.
I like lollies.
Company lady Ali Kay says she'd like to table a concern with banana-shaped confectionery.
Yep.
She loves banana lollies. The kiosk of our local pool growing up, they had big banana lollies, basically the banana lolly around the size of an actual banana.
That is unbelievable. Immediately I went, that is BS. But if it's not, that might be BS. It could be brilliant stuff. Banana-sized brilliant stuff.
But because this is almost too good to be true.
We cannot get too excited about this. That's why it falls very neatly into the category on this show of Proof Hunters.
When there's something cool, but you don't think it's true, who you gonna call? Proof Hunters!
We've gone on the investigation. Ali is living overseas at the moment, but we've managed to locate the pool.
Yeah.
She's helped us out with that part of the investigation. We've got the number for the local pool. Wonder whether they're still growing these large-size confectionery bananas. When you type in Google, large-size bananas, Coffs Harvest hogging it, that big novelty banana there on the east coast of Australia.
Often known as the big banana. So it's very difficult to get a bead on this, and this could be the last remaining lead to see if this confectionery ever existed. Could be right up there with the Perky Nana as our favourite banana-based confectionery.
Good luck, everyone. The Berrydale local pool is what we're ringing here.
Berrydale Pool, Ross speaking.
Oh, g'day, Ross. Hamish and Andy here. How are you?
Hamish.
No, sorry, that's Andy. That's okay, Ross. Sorry, even my mum confuses us over the phone. It's both of us, though. Sorry.
Oh, g'day. How are you, mate?
Yeah, good.
This is you in person.
This is us in person.
Yes.
Well, I'll be hog-tied and horse-whipped.
Okay, well, as long as someone holds the phone near your mouth, so you can continue talking during the whipping.
Sorry to bother you.
Look, you're more than welcome, mate. It's good to hear you.
We're just ringing. We're on the radio show. We're just ringing because we are trying to track down something that we think is just amazing and exceptional. And you had it at your very pool there.
Did I?
What?
Tell me, you've got me interested.
How long have you worked at the pool for, Ross?
Oh, since the late 90s, probably about 15, 16 years.
Right. You could be our man here. We had someone write into the show and claim that, you know, the confectionery banana lollies that are very small, about the length of a matchbox. They claim that at the kiosk at that pool, there were life-size bananas, as big as a real banana.
Wow. Gee, that's a new one on me, mate. I don't know what they were taking, but I've never seen them.
Do you work at the kiosk? Is it possible the kiosk was... You work at the kiosk?
I work the kiosk. I'm the lifeguard, the kiosk man. I'm the pool attendant. I'm everything.
A Ross of all trades.
Yeah.
I've got many hats here, and I do it well.
Well, you wouldn't.
I've never seen life-size bananas.
Life-size
You got all those
lollies.
things, so you wouldn't want to be drowning when my sister was picking out her 50 cents worth of mixed lollies because she took ages.
Do you ever have to leave the kiosk in an emergency to save a kid?
Oh, look, touch wood, mate. I've never had an emergency here.
Great.
How's that?
Yeah,
My
good.
record's pretty good.
Bloody good.
I've never had to step in the pool to rescue anybody.
If you sell a kid a lot of lollies, do you tell him to wait half an hour before swimming?
Oh, well, look, that's their problem.
Yeah. Look, if it's good for the kiosk, it's good for the pool.
So, Ross, to clarify, you don't think there's ever been a confectionery banana that big?
No. Sincerely, mate. I would have detected it surely after
That's
all
what we
these
thought.
years.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you very much for joining us.
Ross, thank you very much for being... This is a segment on the show we've got called Proof Hunters, and it is important to track down leads like this.
It certainly is, mate. And look, if I get any information, if someone comes with a bit of a snippet of information about those life-size bananas, I'll certainly let you know.
And if any lawyers contact you saying Proof Hunters is too close to Mythbusters...
Or Ghostbusters, because we use their theme song, just pretend you don't know what they're talking about. Good boy. You're officially deputised.
Thank you very much, Ross.
You're welcome, Hamish. Have a good day, mate. Have a good day.
That was Andy.
Okay.
See you, mate.
All right.
It's Hamish and Andy's Business Brunch.
What a legend.
HamishandAndy.com/topics. Upcoming topics are already up there, and start adding to it because the only way into this show is through the website.
And we love your contributions. It's such a pleasure doing business with you on this show. We have incredible listeners, amazing experts, both in Australia and abroad. And someone wrote in, we all know the saying, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. And I was almost going to shred the email there going, wait a second, this is a show about bananas. We can't do apple-related gear.
Yeah.
And he said, but an equally important but lesser-known saying is a banana a day keeps the weight at bay.
No, it's not.
Well, I agree with the lesser-known bit.
Yes.
And that's where you and I went, look, there's obviously a lot of these fruit sayings out there. The apple one has climbed to the top of the mountain, and all we know is the apple a day saying. With a bit of digging, Ando and I came across a lot of fruit-based sayings. In fact, so many. We've written and published a very small book. One of the annoying ones you find in the front counter of the bookstore that you know you don't need, but you buy it anyway because you got a voucher and you need to make up the space. We give you the following. 101 lesser-known fruit sayings by your friends Hamish and Andy, including such nifty sayings as...
Eat a peach in May and you'll fall for a guy called Ray.
An asparagus a day gives you a more pungent spray.
A kiwi fruit by the bay makes you impervious to stingrays.
A bunch of grapes in hay could help you meet Steve Buscemi.
100 plums you pay for a Chevy Cabriolet.
And so many more sayings, because as the book likes to say, if you finish dinner with an orange, you'll know nothing rhymes with orange.
It's a good buy.
On sale now.
It's a good purchase.
Just 4 bananas.
Thank you for being with us, everybody.
Actually heard us on the phone with Penguin as we insisted the book had to be paid for in bananas.
HamishandAndy.com. The podcast is there for anything you may have missed for today's Business Brunch. Topics are up there at the website as well. It's been a pleasure doing business with you.
That was the Hamish and Andy Show podcast, powered by Amy. Lucky you're with Amy.